Good morning, everybody. It is just before 5 a.m. It's Saturday, July 6th. I haven't been out garbage picking all week because of the 4th of July holiday. Had a couple things in my personal life that I had to take care of, so I figured this was the best week to get that all started. But today we're gonna get back at it and see what we can find in the trash. I want to check out this desk here. It looks like it's all metal. The drawers are out, but I'm trying to see how the drawers go back in because I don't really see any tracks, or I see the tracks on the side, but I'm wondering if the tracks have been taken off for some reason. This is a drawer here as well. Not sure how that opens. Might be locked. We also do have all of these foam letters. These could actually be pretty good even if we don't take this desk, but this desk is really, really interesting. I wish, because I mean, so this is where the drawers go. So this part was taken off, and then you have the 3 drawers there. That is a very interesting desk. I'm not sure if we're gonna take it because this seems to be all bent up. Doesn't seem to be worth the time and effort. I understand it could be fixed, but realistically, who knows if those drawers even slide well. So I think I'll pass on the desk, but I think I will grab all of these foam letters. I assume that most of the letters match the squares that they go into, so we'll take both of these boxes here. As I was pulling up on this, I thought it was a dresser, but as I drove by and pulled around, I think it's for something for the patio maybe. Yeah, actually, let's kind of pull this out just a little bit more. Yeah, that's actually, I think that's a bar. I think that's definitely a bar for your outdoor. I think that's a score right there. All of this webbing or fabric is not torn up, so that's good. The glass is solid, so this is actually a awesome find. Check that out. This is the same house that I got that playhouse last week. So maybe they're just redoing their backyard, but we'll definitely throw this guy in the van. All right, so this planter would be really, really good, but unfortunately it's starting to rot out, so we're not gonna be taking that. The main reason I pulled over was to check this bench out, because if the woods get on it, it's a really good bench, but I can feel just how soft this is right here. This is just about ready to be rotted. But what I wanted to point out was, this metal bench and this metal over here, because of the holiday, the garbage is delayed today, so I've been seeing a whole bunch more metal items than I normally do. I always do see some, but normally the scrap guys come and get the metal the night before. So hopefully, as we continue on, we'll find some more metal stuff, just like that bar that we had found just a minute ago. All right, this is the same house that we saw those dressers at a few weeks ago. This is like some kind of mat. Maybe that's just a box springers. I don't know what that is, honestly. That's interesting. 2022. Cart is nice. It's a Rubbermaid. It's a little dirty, but that definitely could be cleaned up. We might grab that, but that is a little bit too far gone. But this cart is not bad at all. This is the house that's had those 3 dressers that all matched. But this week we are not as lucky as we have been. But this is like a corner desk. It's got this happens when it gets wet. I think it's the moisture getting trapped under the finish level of the furniture. This might be spray paint, but a lot of times you see this, especially when it's got dew on here with older furniture. I don't know if it has something to do with like smoking in the house at some point. I'm not really sure what exactly causes it to happen on some furniture and not the other. This was a corner desk. I'm not going to take it with this, and it looks like it's been taken apart, not the best way, maybe. So we're gonna leave this desk, and unfortunately there's not a 4th dresser for us to grab this week. I believe this is a dresser. I'll have to check it out. Looks like a little 3-drawer guy. It has the handles off of it, but it's solid wood. bubbled there because of the dew this morning. It didn't rain last night, but the dew is pretty bad. So we'll check out, see if the drawers work. A little hard to get them out. So I don't know if I'll be able to get that one. Drawers, as long as this one works, I'll definitely take this. This is something that a client of mine will be able to sand. A lot of times she takes the tops off anyway and redoes it with new wood. So as long as the top drawer works, we'll be throwing this guy in the van. Check this Coupe shelf out. Looks kind of, again, with this dew this morning, but even without it, it just definitely had some water damage in a lot of places. So we're gonna end up leaving this one, but if it was all good, I definitely would have grabbed that one, because the white ones especially are really popular. All right, that white Coupe shelf was at the end of the street, and I just pulled up on this one. This one's the brown one. Now the brown isn't as popular. I mean, this dew's killing me this morning, because this is getting all bubbly, unfortunately. But this one is in a lot better shape. Let's flip it upside down and kind of see what the bottom looks like. Excuse the camera work there. The bottom doesn't look terrible. So what could be done is the bottom could be this, if you wanted to. I think I'll probably still leave it just because of the damage that's already been caused. But this would have been a good find. This right here might be a really nice office chair, but it also might just kind of look like it. Yeah, I was hoping that this was one of those ergonomic chairs, the ergonomic ones. They're curved like that, but this would also be the mesh fiber, and I could just tell by just how the mesh part is that this was a cheaper chair. Just how it's put together. A lot of times there are really nice chairs that I find that are like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and you would never think that people would spend that much money on their office chair. But I guess if you're sitting on it a lot, it's worth it. But this one is definitely not it. And then we have this space heater that I would never take anything like that, just because I'd be worried about burning my house or somebody else's house down, because you never know what's wrong with that. But I'm surprised, because I would assume that a scrapper guy could definitely scrap that. So as I said before, scrappers are taking the week off like I did for most of the week. Just wanted to document this here real quick. This is definitely something with the fireworks last night. This trash can got destroyed. That's just crazy that it melted that bad, and I wonder if they put the garbage out before it melted and it's already down here or what. But that is insane. It looks like they tried to clean it up a little bit, but wow, that's different. All right, over here we have, looks like 4 windows, and I've touched on these before. People like to buy these for crafts or whatever, but these are frosted glass, it kind of looks like. Maybe not, maybe it's the dew again. Let's see if that comes off. No, that's like in the inside. I'm not sure what that deal is, but I still think that somebody definitely can paint these up or do whatever. This is one of the weirder things that I think people, you know, put in their house. These are definitely newer. People definitely like the wood frames as opposed to this plastic or metal, whatever this is. But I think I'll still take them and see what we can get out of these. This is a unique looking mirror. Kind of reminds me of something out of Emperor's New Groove or something. If anybody's familiar with that show. It's not metal. I thought it was. It's like almost, I think that's plastic, honestly. And I'm not sure if it's cool or if it's ugly. Now, it definitely has some paint chipping there. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna grab it, but let me know in the comments if you think I should have, because it is definitely a unique piece, but I'm just not sure if anybody's really gonna want to put that in their house. This is something that I've never taken any TV like this. Now, I see people on the internet picking these up all the time, and I'm tempted to take it, and if it didn't have this VHS player on it, I would. Not because the VHS player is going to affect the value at all, just because that just brings another component that if it ends up not working, it's going to affect the value. Now this one, obviously, like I've been saying all morning, has dew all over it. I don't know if that would affect the functionality of it, but I was half tempted to take it. Now I know, back from when I used to go to Goodwill, the Panasonic OmniVisions, I think it was PV 4505, something like that, and 4506. All those were the quickest sellers. I love selling Panasonics and Sonys. Those were the two best brands for VHS, and I feel like the Panasonics were the ones that worked the most, even compared to the Sonys. But I'm just so torn on taking something like this, because if it doesn't work, I mean, the garbage men are going to drive right by this. They're going to put a sticker on it. They're not going to take it. And if it doesn't work for me, then I'm going to end up getting stuck with it. And I don't really want to have to pay to throw out somebody else's garbage like these people are going to end up having to do. Over here we have a Cozy Coupe. This one actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. All the stickers, for the most part, are still on there. This one's the truck. Trucks are usually a little bit better sellers because they're a little bit more unique. Just got to check on the wheels, make sure none of them are cracked. Now, I do get some comments on these videos when I take kids' items, people saying that, you know, I should leave them for another family to grab for free. Realistically, it's already almost 7 o'clock. If I don't take this, the garbage man's coming around the corner in less than 30 minutes. So I'm gonna take it, and I gotta get the money that, you know, makes sense for me to drive around here, use my gas money, and end up storing this thing. I gotta make a little money off of it, but I feel personally that it's better for me to take it as opposed for leaving it for an off chance that somebody's gonna drive down this road, which is not a very busy road at all, and grab it in the next 30 minutes. That's my reasoning for taking something like this. I still feel like a kid can get a lot of use out of it, and I'll give a family a really good deal on it. But that's why I take the kids' items, as opposed to just leaving them for a family to grab them for free. And just after, 2 minutes of filming that last clip, you just saw on the left of me, there was one garbage man picking up the garbage, and then this guy right here is probably picking up the recycling. As you can see him dumping it right there. So I'm gonna pull around him pretty slowly, and we're gonna get out of their way so they can finish up their job. They're working on a Saturday that they normally don't work. So we'll head out, and I think that's gonna end this video. I appreciate everybody watching. If there's anything you think I should have taken that I didn't take, or anything that I did take that you think I shouldn't have, you let me know in the comments, and I appreciate everybody for watching. Have a good day.